This is based on my own experience. It was Sunday night when I was so sleepy and I fell asleep earlier than usual nights. When I walked, I heard footsteps as if someone was walking behind me. When I looked back, I saw the slippers that I used to be were moving as if someone wore them. Hi learners! Welcome to BBIO channel. Welcome to Belajar Bahasa Inggris online channel. In this video, I'm going to give you an English matter as usual, and for these days, we're talking about English text, and I'm going to continue the English text for this video, and the topic is recount text. Recount text is a text that tells the reader about a story that had happened in the past. It could be the experience of the writer, such as diary. Its purpose is to entertain or inform the readers with the story, so there is no conflict in recount text. Next, I'm going to explain to you the generic structure of a recount text. The first one is orientation. It gives the readers the background information needed to understand the text, such as who was involved, where it happened, and when it happened. The second one is events. So it is a series of events ordered in a chronological sequence. And the third one is reorientation. It is a personal comment about the event or what happened in the end. Alright, so now I'm going to explain the language features used in the recount text. The first one is the use of past tense. For example, like, when I was a child, or when I was in the first grade of school, I often skipped homework. It's not me, for sure. So the word was is the past form of to be, and the word skipped is the past form of the verb skip. The second one is the use of action verb such as walk, talk, jump, visit, go, and etc. The third one is the use of conjunction and time connectives such as before, after, next, first, when, then, and etc. And the fourth is the use of adverbs and adverbial phrase. For example, like in Sunday morning, 3 years ago, yesterday afternoon, last night, and so on. Alright, so talking about a recount text, there are actually 4 kinds of recount text. What are they? Keep on watching. So, the first is personal recount. It tells about the writer's personal experience, or we can say it is like a diary. The second one is factual recount. It tells about a factual event that really happened, such as telling the scientific experiment or a police report. The third one is imaginative recount. It tells an imaginative story that put in a real past experience. When I was a kid, I was dreaming of being a superhero. So, the superhero here is the imaginative part, and when the writer was a kid is the real experience. And the last kind of a recount text is historical recount. It tells a history about a historical place or a historical stuffs. For example, like telling the history of Ramadan Temple, telling the history of Stonehenge, and so on. Alright, after we talked about what is a recount text, the language features, the generic structures, the kinds, and etc., I'm going to give you the example of a recount text. This is based on my own experience, and we can take it as a personal recount. Last month, I experienced an odd thing. It was Sunday night when I was so sleepy and I fell asleep earlier than usual nights. I fell asleep at 9 p.m. Then, in the middle of my sleep, I was dying for pee. Lazily, I got up and walked toward the toilet. It was already 11 p.m. My mom and dad were still watching TV in the living room. I didn't take a long time in the toilet. I took off the slippers and walked back to my bedroom. When I walked, I heard footsteps, as if someone was walking behind me. I was so afraid, but I was also so curious. Then, when I looked back, I saw the slippers that I used to be were moving as if someone wore them. I opened my eyes widely and the slippers were just stopped moving. I was petrified. Hurriedly, I ran to my bedroom. My mom and dad stared at me with a "what happened" face. I said nothing and jumped right to my bed and went to sleep. I tried not to think about those slippers, but who wore them? Because I saw nothing. So scary, isn't it? So that's all about Recount text. I hope that this video helps you to understand what is a recount text, and I hope that after this, you can make your own version of recount text. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give us a like, comment in the comment section below, share this video to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. See you on the next video. Bye!